Hello everyone. Someone after watching the Sandbox proxy overview asked me to give him a configuration or somehow guide him a configuration, tell him about the configuration in which or with which he could access a private network and probably like containers and something like that with Sandbox proxy. And this videos, which probably it's like the three ways or three parts, I'm going to record in three parts. How can we access a private network and showing not just Sandbox, we are going to talk about Sandbox, how can we access it, but in any other ways. And the very simple one, which is with SSH that we have, and then the Tantu socks and the Sandbox itself, but the core, the cornerstone is the having a connection from our network, which is this one, to the server, and then routing traffic from our network to that server and accessing the application. So let's start with the resources that we have, which is a few pods are running. My target is this one, so let's make it, for example, we don't need access to the pod IP because already I have written a service for that. So here is the IP of the service 10 1381. The configuration is this one. So cluster IP, it could be any kind of private IP that you have with Docker or Kubernetes. It doesn't matter. We want to access this IP. So if I request this IP, it gives me HTTP 200 OK, which means the web server is as expected the functionality of the web server. So for that, our first approach, the first solution is using iproute. If the client, if the user has access to Linux and can work with the iproute, we don't need any extra application. I mean the Sandbox or OpenVPN or anything, just with simple SSH in the iproute package we can have. I have recorded videos about iproute overview and also advanced one that is super simple and easy. So first, in my side, I have created a TON interface TON5. You can see the IP address assigned to that is 10.13.80 and 3 subnet 24. Also IP grep TON5. The same interface has been created here. So this is TON5, which means I can connect these two networks with the IDI5, which is the TON5 IDs, and then connecting them together and having a point-to-point connection. Let's do that. This is it, and then here I should be able to ping. This is my IP. Of course, I can ping that, and this is the other side IP. Let's clarify this. Let's run TCP dump, and we are going to monitor any request ICMP for this network we have been creating. You can see I have access to that. But if I ping one, we don't have any reply, and the reason is simple. The service in Kubernetes is just redirecting to the main, just forwarding to the main IP. So if I ping it here, it doesn't have ping neither, so it doesn't work. But the curl one, which is a request for the IP, works. And if we run the curl here in our local machine, it works as well. So with just the SSH, a simple connection point to point, and iproute, actually I should show the iproute show. I added the iproute. Here's the iproute. Let me clarify this to grep TON5. I said that the request should be able to go with this one, with the IP of the endpoint. So anything that we have should be able to go to that one. So number one, which is the 10.13.81, with the help of this IP, which has been defined here, should be able to access to this network. This is a very simple, with just basic tools and application that we have and command to access a private network. Let's go to the second way we can access this network.